What's this about a golden statue at a global event? I came across a news article about a golden statue that will be erected to greet the great dignitaries, leaders of the world this year, 2026. It made me think of the story in the Bible about King Nebuchadnezzar's dream and Babylon's gold image in Daniel 2:3. As the Bible tells it, this king had a gold image set up in the plain of Dura and sent for the rulers of the provinces, the judges, the treasurers, all leaders to the dedication of this image. He then declared that all people of all nations and languages should fall on their knees and worship that statue, and those who refused to worship the image would be cast into the burning fiery furnace. It's been said, in fact, that history repeats itself. Could it be that the current events in these Bible stories are interlinked together? History has proven that the dream given to this king by God himself, the creator of the universe, spelled out historical events that have been fulfilled to a T to this day. It's fascinating that the rise and fall of major world empires have been predicted in that king's dream. What should we make of this? And then why would this be happening now? Truth be told, the Bible also predicted that this would happen. In Revelation 13:11, it tells us about a beast with two horns, depicting a power also known as the false prophet, who will make an image of another beast, another power, and will cause the world, all people, tribe, and languages, to worship that image, to take his mark, and those who refuse to worship that image will be killed. Do you see it? The parallels are quite uncanny, and in fact, they're the same. They are what Jesus himself has warned us about while he was discussing the signs of the last days. In Matthew 24:15, Jesus said, "When ye therefore shall see the abomination of desolation, spoken by Daniel the prophet, stand in the holy place. Whosoever readeth, let him understand them. And let them which be in Judea flee to the mountains." It's clear that at this time, the wicked men of this earth, inspired by the men of sin and or Satan himself, are prepared to deceive the world into placing an idol god for the world to worship. The great deception, which is a false Sabbath of a pagan god on a false day, they are calling it a Christian Sabbath, the Sunday rest or Sunday worship that will be promoted and forced on all with dire consequences for the remnant church of God, who are those who will worship God, the creator of the seventh day of the week, on the seventh day of the week, which God himself sanctified. The remnant church of God are those who follow God's commandments and have the faith of Jesus Christ. And just as Satan deceived Eve, he will try to deceive the whole world to worship him on a day he has chosen, which is the first day of the week, the Sunday. The Sunday worship was dedicated to him and other pagan gods. He will then inspire the world to persecute those who are and will follow God's law for keeping the 7-day Sabbath holy. But the remnant church can be reassured, for truth be told, in Daniel 12:1, "And at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince, which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book." Those are the remnant church of God. Now that's motivation to stay on God's side and follow his words and his authority.